like a second mom to me. And I would encourage everybody to hug her neck at some point throughout this. She's going to come up next to share. I remember that there was a time that I was called out of her class. She asked me to go out and go stand in the hallway for something. I was like, oh. But she asked me if I would consider babysitting her two boys. I'm jumping ahead already in the story. And so, yeah, Rob and Reed, her two sons, I babysat them, and we had a great time. And over time, had the opportunity to DJ both of their wedding receptions. And I mean, Mrs. Monroe, I still work on calling her Ginny, because you know, junior high, even Mrs. Monroe. But Ginny has just been a second mom to me, a spiritual mom. We commuted together. I don't know how many students got a chance to commute together with their teacher in junior high. And when my mom was going through challenges and depression and things in California, and I was in Tennessee, then I know I could call her and she would visit. In fact, when we were looking over things to bring here for the display, I said, oh, let me show you the Bible that my mom had. And we were flipping through it just today, because Ginny was like, well, let me take a look. Oh, page 1, Bible presented to Ginny Monroe. It was her Bible that she had given my mom on one of the visits when she didn't have a Bible. So it's very special to me that she was able to come out from California. We were together in California for my stepfather's memorial, and that she's here for a little bit of time for this one. She's amazing. I love her very much. Mrs. Monroe, Ginny Monroe, if you would please share a little bit.
I had so much fun with Doug in school. It was an amazing thing. But a strange thing happened. I don't know if you knew it happened. He's nervous already. Michelle showed up at school, and I didn't know her. He'd been in the education program for years, and I had never seen her on campus at all. I think she was okay with what was going on. But she came into my classroom and she said, may I sit down? I'd like to talk to you a little bit about Douglas. I thought, Doug, you mean Doug? What? She said, I understand that Douglas is supposed to do a research paper. Is that correct? I said, yes, he's supposed to do a research paper. And is it true that he is supposed to find out about a profession? I said, yes, it's to be 4 pages long. She said, and is it true that he has to interview someone in that profession? And I said, yes, it's true. And she said, do you know what Douglas is doing? I said, no, I never know what Douglas is doing. She said, he is interviewing every bus driver in Oakland, California. He told this amazing story about what you go through to become a bus driver, and he definitely wanted to be the bus driver. What was that all about? I don't know, but he did it, and he got 4 pages on it, and who knows what kind of grade did you get?
I don't remember.
Probably an A. He usually got A's. Good student. Michelle amazed me. She was she had so many possibilities in her mind, and so many different personalities showed up. I remember one day talking to her about her job, and she told me that she was, Doug already told you these law degrees she had and the nursing degree she had, but she did legal work for the poorest hospitalized patients. She was their advocate. And she would go from situation to situation for one person for weeks to get this person to have the proper amount of security and care and love that that person was due. I had no idea that she was doing that. And it was such an amazing job that she did. There were so many people that Michelle took care of. She was always out at this particular time, these, I think, probably 20 years, taking care of other people. And I think it's really just such a beautiful story that she was taking care of other people all the time, that her heart was so concerned about these people that she would give of her life that way. I thought it was just amazing. It was a different thing than I expected because I knew that she and Junius were doing other activities. And Doug was such a nut, it seemed really strange to me that he had such a bright mother. Such as that. Doug was an amazing student to teach. I had a lot of fun with him. There were times that he had to stand out in the hall because I couldn't have all the students doing the crazy things that Doug did. He got in some trouble here and there and would use strange words. What was your favorite vocabulary word, Doug?
Oh, facility?
Oh, it was facilities. I was thinking it was something else, but facilities. I made up a game because, you know, junior high, you don't want to do spelling, right? You think you're past that. But Doug needed to do his spelling word, and they needed to learn how to spell these words. And I thought it would be fun if they just acted their word out and then they had to guess what the word was, and then that was going to be the vocabulary word. So Doug and his word came up to the front of the room, and would you like to demonstrate what you did? Come on. Douglas, could you tell us please show us please what your word is?
Rule?
Can you imagine teaching a class after this?
Facilities. Bathroom facilities.
Yeah, I really wish I knew I wanted to be in radio when I was in junior high, but
Yeah, you did.
I was in 3rd grade when my mom sent me to Redwood Christian, and I needed to get on a public bus to go to the next city. You know, I was a latchkey kid and all that. And so that was, I mean, really, I kind of 3rd and 4th grade, I idolized those guys. I was like, all they do is sit around, and like if a pretty girl gets on, they could like chat him up, and he always had like Cokes and chips and everything over there. Just sit around driving all day. It's pretty good. Those are the folks that I connected with that would like to share, but I certainly don't want to short circuit anyone from sharing anything. So this is the open mic time. So